So, good afternoon. Second year BA, fourth semester, Computer Networks, UNIT-4, Network Devices. ఇందాక సేమ్ క్లాస్ ఒక వీడియో పెట్టాను, ఇప్పుడు ఇంకో వీడియో ఇది, another PPT. So, what are the different types of network devices, their characteristics, features, what are their applications, disadvantages, అన్నీ కూడా మనం ఒకసారి డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. So, as we know that what are the network devices? So, these are the why we are using network devices. So, network connecting devices means to connect any device to a network or to connect one network to another network. We may require repeater or repeaters, hubs, bridge, router, gateways. There are 5 types of network devices: repeater, hub, bridge, router, gateways. Similarly, backbone network devices like bus, star, VPNs. So network devices. So as organizations grow, so do their network. Growth in number of users, geographical growth, network devices are products used to expand or connect networks, can control the amount of traffic on a network, can speed up the flow of data over a network, manage data transfer. So why we require data network devices? Generally, when organizations grow rapidly, so the network settings or network connections are also increased with the number of users and with the number of terminals and with the number of geographical locations used like that. So network devices are mainly used to expand network connections or networks users or network terminals, and they can also be used to control the amount of traffic on a network, means the flow of control of traffic. Similarly, to speed up the operation of network devices of data transfer over a network, and similarly to manage data transfers like that. So network devices generally, and user devices, what are hosts or devices that connect directly to a network segment. It includes computers, clients, servers, printers, scanners, etc. Network devices includes all devices that connect the end user devices to allow them communicate. Repeater, hub, bridge, router, gateway. So end user devices are hosts. Host means end user device means generally hosts are devices that connect directly to a network. Means simple example is our computers or devices connected to Wi-Fi or into a network. So generally they are like computers, client servers, printers, scanners like that. And network devices include all devices that connect the end user devices to allow them communicate. Generally we can communicate to any network device by using from a host by using some repeaters, hub, bridge, router, gateways. So connectivity devices. What are connectivity devices? Each topology and network architecture has its limits. Networks cannot be expanded by simple adding more servers or cabling. Connectivity devices are the basic building blocks of network expression. So to expand a network, we cannot simply add a node or add a computer to a existing network. We may require connectivity devices with the same topology and the same network architecture. Then only we can add, or host can add to a existing network. So connectivity devices are used to connect separate segments of the network or inter-network. A segment is a portion of the network transmission media that is assigned a network address. Generally, connectivity devices are used to connect separate segments of the network or inter-network. A segment is a portion of the network transmission media that is assigned a network address. So devices to expand the network. So what are the different types of devices? to expand or to add nodes, to add the nodes or terminals to a network. Means repeaters, bridges, switches, hubs, routers and gateways. So these are the 6 types of network devices are used: repeaters, bridges, switches, hubs, routers and gateways. So in out of these 6 devices, network devices, repeaters, hubs, routers, repeaters, hubs, bridges and switches are network connectivity devices, and inter-network devices, connectivity devices are routers and gateways. So what are network connectivity devices? Out of 6, only 4 of these are network connectivity devices. Means we can, by using these only, we can connect, host can connect. Host means any computer or device connected to an existing network. They are called as repeaters, hubs, bridges, switches. So inter-network connectivity devices means routers and gateways. Means what are internet connectivity devices? Means to connect one network to another network. Means when you want to join or connect one network to another, generally we may require interconnect network devices. So 5 categories of network devices. What are there? Passive hub, repeater or hub, bridge, router or gateway. So in the list it is a passive hub, repeater, bridge, router and gateways. And passive hub or hubs are generally works on physical layer, repeaters are works on data link layer, bridges are works on network layer, routers can work on transport layer, and gateways can be used to connect application layer only. So 5 categories of network devices. The 5 categories contain devices which can be defined as those which operate below the physical layer, such as passive hub; those which operate at physical layer, a repeater and an active hub; those which operate at the physical layer and data link layers, a bridge or a two-way switch; those which operate at the physical data link layers and network layers. So these are the different types of networks. So repeater. What is a repeater? The repeaters are generally, a repeater connects segments of a network. A repeater forwards every frame. There is no filtering. A repeater is a regenerator, not an amplifier. So generally repeaters are used to pass away or passes the frames or data or information to the other network or other segment of a LAN or a network. So here we are using some examples here. So here it is one repeater is used to connect one segment to another, and each segment have some hubs or some networks, and these two networks can be, but they should be in the same network or same protocol before going to, so that we can use the repeaters to join. Repeaters are used to simply segments of a LAN, means they should be of similar network. They simply, repeaters are simply forward every frame. There is nothing to filter or nothing to capture anything. A repeater is a generator, not an amplifier. So these are the examples. Next is function of a repeater. So how a repeater works. Regenerated signal, corrupted signal. A repeated. Corrupted signal is activated or active when it passes through the repeater. So these are the examples. Repeaters. A repeater can be used to increase the length of your network by eliminating the effect of attenuation on the signal. Repeaters repeat signals, clean and boost digital transmission. Analog networks use amplifiers to boost signal. It connects two segments of the same network, overcoming the distance limitations of the transmission media. Generally, a repeater can be used to increase the length of your network. Means whenever we want to expand the network connected to network to other areas or other boundaries, we may simply use repeaters. So repeaters are mainly used to increase the length of your network by eliminating the effect of attenuation on the signal. Means there is no loss of attenuation, means there is no loss of signals or noises disturbances in the signal. And repeaters repeat signals. They simply repeat the signals. And clean and boost digital transmission means generally they are used to clean and boost the digital transmission. Analog networks use amplifiers to boost signal. It connects two segments of the segments means parts. It connects two signals of the same network, overcoming the distance limitations of the. So whenever you want to connect two networks of same type with any length or with any boundaries, without any boundaries, we may simply use repeaters. So next is some repeaters also serve as transmission media adapters connecting to different types of media. Repeaters can connect segments that have the same access method, and it cannot reformat, resize or manipulate the data physical layer device. So generally repeaters are used at layer 1, that is physical. Generally repeaters works at layer 1, that is physical layer of the OSC model. So this is the example for using repeaters. Weak inbound digital signal, when it passes through a repeater, strong output digital signal will be generated. So this is another example. Repeaters can connect different physical media. Repeaters are used to connect different physical media. Means Ethernet 8.2 02.3 network and a repeater 8.0 network UTP. So repeaters are generally used to generate or extend the LAN or network with any number of nodes without any disturbances and without any limitations or length like that. So advantages, what are the advantages, main advantages of using these repeaters? So extend network physical distance means we can extend the physical distances of the network, means LANs to any length, any distance. Do not seriously affect network performance means almost the same network performance will exist without any disturbances or without any loss of data or without any noise on the network. Special repeaters connect different media, copper to fiber. Next is disadvantages of repeaters. Generally, cannot connect different network architectures. Token ring Ethernet means can use same type of networks while using repeaters. Means we cannot use different networks to use with repeaters. Cannot reduce network traffic means there is no facility to reduce the traffic, means there is no control over the network traffic. Repeaters do not filter data means repeaters generally don't allow to filter any data or limitations. Do not segment, divide the network means do not segment or do not divide the network. Repeat everything without a discrimination. Number of repeaters must be limited means repeaters also usage of repeaters also should be limited and less number. Hubs. So second type of network device is hub. What is a hub? A hub is the place where so hubs. Next one is hubs. What are hubs? A hub is a place where data unites from one or more directions and is forwarded out in one or more directions. So hub is a place where data unites from one or more directions and is forwarded. Seen in a local area networks, generic connection device works at physical layer. So generally hub is used to you need to unite data from one or more directions. Means generally hubs are used to expand the networks, and these are generally used at LANs, means local area networks, and these are the hubs are mainly used at physical layer, that is layer 1, physical layer, that is layer 1. So in a star architecture, each node is connected to a central hub, is called as a hub. The hub takes a signal that comes from any node and passes it along to all other nodes in the network. A hub does not perform any type of filtering or routing of the data.